Hey everyone, this is Spencewuah, and you're watching Celeb Secrets TV. Yeah, I had my meet and greet this morning, which was a lot of fun. They actually, as I told you, they lied to me before I went on, and they were like, oh, there's no one here. They were like, oh, there's like a really short line. And then before I went on, they were like, by the way, you're at capacity. And I walked out and everyone was like, ah. And I loved seeing everyone's like happy faces. I loved meeting everyone too. And then yesterday I had 2 panels. I had one in the morning and it was about like creating like communities and like safe spaces for people. And then later at night we had like the comedy hour, which was a lot of fun, and I just reacted to TikTok videos. But all around, I'm kind of, it's, you know when like you give a child too much candy? That's what I feel like. I'm like, oh my God, candy. And I'm like hyper and I'm just excited for everything. So yeah, and I also feel like the turnout this year was a lot more than it was last year. Because last year COVID had just ended. People were hesitant to go out for good reason. And now this year, a lot of people showed up and I'm like, yay. It was my daily screams. I didn't even at the time know that my daily screams were gonna go anywhere. I had posted a few videos prior with Starbucks content, and I remember one day I just had a rough day. This was also during, again, COVID. At the time, things were like getting shut down. In that same breath, like we were still open, and everyone who worked at Starbucks, we were volunteering because we were there for like first responders, people that were like out in the hospitals or all around just working for and to protect the people, yada yada. Sorry. This one day, this woman, I still picture her face in my mind every day, and if she ever sees this, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, I hope you're not doing well, ma'am. She came through the drive-thru and asked to have an iced latte with regular milk. When you work at Starbucks, regular milk is 2% milk. Like, that's our standard. I repeated everything back to her, said 2% milk, and she yelled at me and then complained to my manager about me. And then when I had to go to my car after work, I was the only car, because it rained that day, where a puddle literally formed in front of the driver's seat. The only way I could get into my car was by soaking my shoes in this massive puddle. And I was like, no. And I get in my car, I screamed about it. And then ever since then, I was like, wait, this feels good. And it just like kept going and going and going. And I'm here. Hi, everyone. I feel like I have actually skipped daily screams because I don't want to like make anything up, and I'm just fortunate enough that my life actually sucks to the point where I can scream about it. So most of the time, if I don't have a daily scream, and by most of the time I mean like all the time I don't have one, I won't post about it, or I won't post one because nothing happened to me that day, and I'll just compensate by making other videos. But every daily scream I've ever posted, it's like it's happened. Like there are certain things you can't make up in the daily screams. I would feel wrong if I made stuff up like that. Incredible. I love being able to meet new people and at the same time talking. In case you haven't noticed, I don't know how to stop. I just keep going and going and going. So being able to sit in front of a camera, have people listen and tune in, and in that same time either meet new people or talk to people that I'm already friends with. It's always just like a great experience. And I really, when I do my podcast, I've mentioned this before, but there's really no set agenda. It's kind of just like, oh, let's sit down and chat or like catch up or get to know each other. And most of the times, like there are a lot of interesting conversations that come out of that. So I'm just like really grateful that I even have a podcast and was offered one. And I was so surprised when people would come up to me and be like, I love listening to your podcast. And I was like, you listen to my podcast? That's crazy. Because I can't listen to my own voice. Yeah, I have a list. So we're going to start off with Stevie Nicks. Then we're going to go in with Harry Styles. And then we're going to go in with, oh my God. Well, like, I can't, this is like so on the spot, but like Noah Beck. Hi, Noah. I'm talking to you, Noah. It's me, Spencewuah. And, hit me up. Do I have a TikTok crush? Absolutely. This is so bad, but I feel like I have so many TikTok crushes that it's not even funny. If I went on my phone right now, I could probably like find 5 of them. But yeah, Noah Beck is at the top of that list. Noah Beck's a sweetheart. I've actually met him in person, and like I I know he's not fruity, so I would never like, do anything, but like he's such a sweetheart. Even like talking to him in person, I met him I think 2 times now, and he's like a sweetheart. He's really nice and down to earth too, so. A little tease, if you see me on the big screen in a few years on a television show or in a movie, just know that we just now started getting in the process of possibly having that happen. I have astigmatism in both of my eyes. My thumb is double jointed. And actually, my fun party trick is my friends know my thumb is double jointed. So in order to make friends or just like meet people at random bars, I'll like say someone bumps into me. I'll be like, oh my God, ow. And I'll pretend that they like broke my thumb. And then my friend will be like, I'm a doctor. And they'll like fix it for me. Maybe that's not a really good way to make friends though. I feel like that's a really good way to scare people off. However, it has worked. It has worked. And yeah. My thumb is double jointed. Actually, both thumbs.